Hello! My name is Genesis. I run Genesis Star Studio, which is a handmade clothing and good companies that I run on Etsy. Right now I'm currently selling some scarves, hats, a reversible bag, and washcloths. So if that interests you, you can totally go check out my shop. But today, the video is about making Christmas presents. Okay. So last Thursday for me was Thanksgiving, so that's the 24th. So I think today is the 28th or the 27th. It's the Monday after Thanksgiving. So I decided that I should probably get started on my Christmas stuff. Most of the Christmas stuff I'm making though are for my friends, and since it's it's kind of like family first, like mindset for going to like Christmas parties and stuff. So we're having our Christmas in January. So starting it now, I don't feel too like I need to get them done because it's like ticking time bomb. I got like 30 days, you know? So I'm making a couple presents. I have two friends that I'm making presents for, and then I'm making a present for my boyfriend. And then after I make those, especially the present I'm going to make for my boyfriend, which I won't talk about because he does watch my YouTube videos, so, or maybe I just won't tell him, I'll tell him to just not watch a certain video when I'm doing it, but it's going to take me a really long time, and so that's what I'm focused on. So I don't know when I'm gonna get my parents, and I already made my brother a bag. All I have to do is put a lining in it and he knows about it. So like I already got one of my family members done. So it's all good. So I am going to be making a crocheted like hook holder for crochet hooks, and it's gonna have also like a stitch marker little pocket in it because I'm making it for one of my friends who crochets, and I've never seen her have like a little, basically one of those little like foldable books. I see them on Pinterest all the time, and you just like fold them over each other, then you can open them up, and then you have like all of your crochet hooks, you have like a place for like small scissors, oh, like a measuring tape too, and like a little spot for stitch markers. So I want to make that for her because I don't think she has it, and it's something useful that she could use. I'm the type of person that is really big on giving somebody a gift that they will actually use. If you hear that, that's like my heater. So let's just ignore her. But I'm trying to use up a bunch of scrap colors because this is just yarn that I don't know what I'm gonna do with. And it's either I make projects out of it, like a scrap yarn project, or I make other projects out of it for just like other random things, because I really don't want to go out and buy more yarn, spend more money. I want to keep this Christmas as low budget basically as possible. So like I said, I'm making one of those foldable like crochet hook holders. I'm making my own pattern. I don't really want to, like I said, I'm trying to keep it on a budget. I don't even want to go out and buy like a $3 pattern. I'm just basically making it 15 inches across so that when it folds together, it's 5 inches each. Because I was like, 5 inches is a good thing. And also you want it to be kind of a little bit smaller and compact so it can fit in like a purse, or it can fit in a smaller bag if you only have like, so you only have like one skein, like a cake of yarn like this, and then you want to carry like your little like hook holder, that you want it to be kind of smaller. Also, if you don't want to carry that many hooks in it, it's just basically, I just want to make it small and compact. Here is my swatch, which I just wanted to basically look and see how big the rows were going to be. Now, I don't really like this yarn on top. It looks, okay, like this is like mixed feelings, okay? I look at this and I'm like, I like it, but then I look at it like this, and I'm like, I like this a lot more. So I ended up X-naying this. Also, this is just a yarn that I used for one project, and I was doing a pixel grid crochet, and I was doing a seatbelt cover, like a little like seatbelt cover, and it said Saab. If you don't know, that's like a car company. It was for my boyfriend, and I needed like a really nice royal blue, and this was the only one I could find. I hate this yarn with a burning passion. It's Caron Sibley Soft. It looks like this. It's a weight of 4, okay, which is what all of this other yarn that I'm using for this project is a weight of 4. It just looks smaller than a weight of 4. I don't know, it looks smaller to me. Also, I don't like that, if you can see, like right here, it just like basically snags so easily, and it's simply soft, and I just think that it makes it a little bit less durable. I can't tell you where any of these are from except one, which is this color right here. It's called I Love This Yarn. It's a really beat up tag on it, and it's the color Peacock. That is the color name of this, and it's from, again, it's from I Love This Yarn. It's a super soft, super savings. That's what it says on it. Yeah. I got gifted this from my friend who crochets because she wasn't ever going to use it, and now I'm using it for a present. You know, a whole 360? Yeah, 360 moment. But all the other ones are more than likely, like this I know is, like the color is called cyan, but I think it's from like Red Heart, but like again I don't know. I took off the tag. Same thing for this, made this a cake. And this, okay, I know this is gold, and I think it is by Red Heart. Onto the project. I am currently on, I just chained 46, and then, you know, I'm single crocheting 45. This is 15 inches. I just did it until it was 15 inches. It wasn't, oh, I was, you know, I just measured it out till it was 15 inches. Like and I'm using a size 5mm crochet hook. Like you could literally use any size. It just has to be 15 inches. When I evenly fold it, I like this size. It's like a little compact. It's gonna be about like 9 inches long. So like this long. So like that wide and this long. It's gonna be cute. I'll probably end up doing 6 rows, and then just basically come back when I have the first 4 colors done. So it's a couple days later. I've finished what I was talking about, my little like hook holder for my friend. So I'm gonna talk about some things. I ended up doing, oh my god, yes, okay, I ended up doing 6 rows. Found out during this project I can't count rows, I can only count stitches, because I was like looking at some of them, and this is the very first row, like where this ruffled edge is. It's like the first row. So obviously you have the cast on row, and it just ended up being 7, but then I wanted 6, and then I got confused here, so this is 7, but then this is 6, 6, 6, and 6, okay? So if you want to make this with me, just do all of the rows, 6 rows, but you can like slightly tell, you see what I mean? I don't even have to point it out, but you can slightly tell one green row is bigger than the other, but at the same time, it's okay. So what I need to do now on it is I need to block it. I'm gonna weave in the ends afterwards, because I was like, if I weave in the ends and then I block it and then like I'm stretching it out, they'll like come out. Or they'll just like look weird. So I need to block it, because as you can see, this is like a ruffled edge. If I like stretch this out like this, which is totally fine that it has these little holes in it, you know, because crochet, whatever, my friend won't care, then it doesn't do that. Like, see, it's better. It's better. Hi, this is me editing, which is the same thing as me recording, but I just realized that in the beginning I was like, I wanted it to be 9 inches long, and I never said that. Like, I never went back and like showed you that in the video. So here's me showing you that it is 9 inches, which this is luck of the draw. I literally, after I decided to like do it like this, I was just like, you know, whatever, if it ends up 9 inches, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So maybe adding in that extra row there just like made it 9 inches or whatever, but like it's like perfect, girly. Like it's like 9 inches. It's a little bit over, but I'm just counting that to like the ruffled edge. And the ruffled edge is because when I was casting on, I didn't do it as tightly as when I actually crocheted into it, so that's fun. I want to do all around the entire thing. I want to do just a slip stitch edge just to make it super clean, because on one side it looks fine, like it's a little wavy, you know. Ignore all the ends, but same thing, it's just a little wavy, and I'm like, you know what, I just, even if it comes out wavy, because my tension wasn't the same, I have too many rows, blah blah blah, whatever, I don't care, I just want to do like a little edge on it that seems a little decorative. So I was debating between a couple of colors, either just white, which I have the string here, and I was just like, I just feel like it's too like bam, and this, like the white isn't supposed to be standing out, it's the rest of the colors. So I was like, meh, I don't think so. So I pulled out some other ones. These are some Skyne Tones by Lion Brand yarns. So they're like Skyne Tone skin tones. They're cute. I was thinking maybe this cream one, because I was like, oh, that kind of looks cute, but I feel like it's the same thing as white. This is Red Heart's retro stripe in latte stripe. Not retro stripe, it's like their stripe ombre thing. In retro stripes. Retros? No, latte. Oh my god, my brain is like right now. This is latte stripes. It's Red Heart's ombre yarn. Anyways, so it has this light color, and then in the middle of this ball that I rolled up, I think it has a darker color, but obviously I don't remember. But I was like, oh, this could be good because then it like fades a little bit, but it won't fade too much because of how much like of the lighter color I see on like the top here, which is a lot of it. So I was like, oh, that might look good. It's just like a cute little light brown. So that is one of the options. And then also the other Skyne Tone color I have, which is hazelnut, I believe. Yeah, this is hazelnut. Oh, and this one is ivory. This is hazelnut. And I was like, oh, these colors look really good together. Just a super light brown. So it's really just between these two. And I think I'm going to end up going this because this is scrap yarn. This is a new Skyne. I would rather use scrap yarn up because that's what this whole thing was just a bunch of bunch of Skynes that I'm like, I don't know what to do with. So continuing on with the theme. So I'm going to do a slip stitch edge, and then I think I'm going to like weave it like stitching, like I don't even know what stitch it's called, but you go up and then it creates this little line, then you go down, and then you go up again, and then it creates another little line, and then you go down. Like, it's just like doo, 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 doo. I'm just gonna do some like decorative little thing, and then at one of the corners where I meet like the ends, I'll put like a little bow or something, or I'll just weave in the ends and just call it a day. But that's what I want to do with this project. And then my other Christmas gift that I am currently working on is an ombre bag. So this is the first piece. I think I'm gonna do it because I really like when the darker colors on the bottom, because I'm, I just like it because that's how it would naturally go. Anyways, so I have the darker one on the bottom, and then I have the second piece, which kind of makes me sad because it's literally just like 3 of the colors. So, like this medium purple, dark purple, and that's it. And then literally after that, like this is the Skyne, like, but after that it started going lighter colors and started changing stuff. I was just sad because I wanted at least like 4 colors in them because I like when they're, like this is like up here, you can't tell, but this is like the dark, like the medium dark, again medium dark, and then like the medium and then the light, or like light, medium, light, whatever. Anyways, I just like this one better, so, but I'm not going to crochet another panel because it just seems kind of counterintuitive, because then what would I do with this yarn? Anyways, I'm trying to save money and not spend it on yarn and only spend it on projects I know I'm going to do and that, or that I'm doing for my business. We'll talk about that in another video. But what I'm going to do for this project is I'm going to make a edge to them. So I'm going to make a piece that will go in here and then connect to the bottom. That's going to be black, and then that is going to connect to the strap up here. So the whole thing is going to be black because the person I'm making this for, her favorite color is purple, but I see her wear a lot of like darker elements in her dressing, and also she wears like a lot of black and purple together, so I was like, that's perfect. And then in the middle of probably this one, I'm gonna do from the bottom going up, I'm gonna just lace like a ribbon through here and then do like a big bow. And then I have this necklace that I don't use anymore that I got from Spirit Halloween. So this is what the necklace looks like. The reason why, like, I like this and it's really cute, especially for like an edgier outfit that I want to wear, like a cute little Halloween outfit. It's just, you can't, at least I can't get this tight enough to where it like sits like so that the spikes will sit outwards. So the spikes will do this. I want them to do that. I want them to be scary cute like that. But they always end up going like this. And so even if you do it at like the tightest thing, like I'm just gonna hold it. Like the tightest one for me would look like this. And it just, like, look at this. I know I'm like holding it, so that might be affecting it, but it's just like, and then eventually it'll just go down like that. So I'm not sad about using this for a project. So, it would go like behind the bow. So I'd probably put this in first, and I'd put it all along the front one. Like so. I ended up taking like any off that I need to. This actually fits fucking perfectly. I need to stop cussing. This fits magically. Okay, I was hoping that this would fit really good on here, and it does. But I fit it up here like this, and I'd stitch it with the black. Or if I want a seamless look, I'll stitch it with the purple, but I don't know, because the purple's ombre and it's at a really light point right now, and that's not light. Anyways, I'll figure that out. But I'm gonna put this up here, and then we'll put a little ribbon through the middle. And the last Christmas present I'm working on, I already have like the whole thing done. All I need to do is put this like cream fleece lining in it. But again, it's another ombre bag. It's for my brother. He just wanted one that looked exactly like an ombre bag with this. This is Latte Stripe, the one I was talking about earlier, that's in like this little sky, and this is where like this came from, was from this project. But yeah, it just has like that edge that I was talking about that I'm going to do on that ombre bag. I'm going to do the straps a little bit differently on hers, because what I found with straps like these, even though I like them aesthetically better, if it's at the edge, it just holds a little bit more. So I'll end up deciding if I want to do straps like these, because for this bag, I think it just really looks cute when it has two straps. I made a bag recently that I'm going to do a whole video on when it's complete. I'll show it to you really quick, but it has like a different strap style. So this is my magnum opus, okay? This is my bag called Strawberries and Cream, and it just has the strap like attached to the edge right here. I posted a picture of it on my Instagram, Genesis Star Studio at Instagram. But it's not done yet. Like the base of it's done, the lining's done, like all of like the things that are like non-decorative are done. But everything else that needs to be decorative, anyways, anything else that needs to be added that's decorative isn't. So once that's done, I'm gonna make a whole video about it, but it's just a little preview. So those are the Christmas gifts that I'm currently working on right now. There'll probably be some other ones that will pop up during this video. There might be one where I do just one whole separate video on it because it's for my boyfriend. I'm making like a special bag for him, but don't tell him. And I ordered the yarn yesterday. It said that it shipped, and that was about like a week and a half after I ordered it. So it's definitely going to be definitely gonna be an after Christmas gift, because he would not want me to stress out about that ish. Anyways, so I'll come back and update you after I've done all of the things that I just talked about, and then we'll go from there. Hello, it's the next day after I just recorded the previous stuff, and I wanted to give an update. So I put a little insert in, but this ended up being 9 inches long, and it didn't end up being 15 inches wide. Something just fell out of it. It didn't end up being 15 inches wide. This ended up being about 12. So it still works for me. I just folded it into 3 parts evenly, and you know, went with it. So I wanted to update you on a couple of things that I've done. So actually, we'll start with the outside. So obviously I did the little edge I was talking about. I was thinking of it more like actually on the edge of the piece, but then when I started crocheting it over here, it just ended up like there, and I was like, it looks cute, because I was going to do a little decorative stitch there anyways, and I just really liked how it looked framing wise. So now moving on to the inside, I made a couple little pouches with the same extra yarn that I did with this. So I just made this little one for stitch markers. I'm gonna put Velcro there, so Velcro down. Then I made this one for smaller crochet hooks, so this will fit a crochet hook in here. This is a 4mm one, and it just like fits in there like that. It doesn't poke through the bottom because it used to, and I fixed that. And I've just been sewing all of the colors like differently like this. You might think, why? Like, it looks really cool, but it's a lot of work. It's just because on the outside then, like, you can see it when you look up close. Like, you can see, like, it's there, and you know what I mean? But like when you're like just looking at it from a far away viewpoint, except that one up there, teehee, you just can't tell. that I've stitched anything inside of it. And also I think it just gives it like a really unique look and it looks super cool. It just takes a lot of time because I'm only doing like 4 stitches, and then I have to cut and then I burn the ends just to make sure, especially for this, that they just don't unravel, because I'm not like connecting the pieces, because like I just don't know how much yarn I actually need to do every single stitch, because it's not very much. So, and I just don't want big knots in there. Anyways, so I'm going to continue on putting in all of these little lines, probably into like every one of these like little rows, because a skinny hook like this can fit into like one row, so they'll end up being 5 on this. And then I made another patch because I ran out of that yarn. It was just scrap yarn. So this is the gold from the center. So I just made another little patch the same size as that first one, and I'm gonna put it in the middle, so it's gonna look like this. I might end up putting it over here, but I was thinking to put it in the middle because I want to do like it'd be like this. I want to do bigger hooks, so I would do like 2 basically, and then that's all the hooks it would hold, and then I would do another smaller one right here, or like up here or something, just to like offset the balance, holding for the scissors and the little tape. When I was burning this one, I kind of burned it a little bit too much, so there's definitely a hole. I also just remembered that I made like, when I fold this up, I didn't want to put a button on it or anything like that, so I made like, I made a star. It's currently being like blocked right now, which I didn't end up blocking this. I was like, whatever. But I am blocking that because it definitely needs it. The points of the star like fold inwards. But made a star, and then I single crocheted like a big, not a single crochet, I just chained a big chain so that you can put like the star in the middle and then like wrap it around a couple of times and then like tie it or whatever. So it'll be cute, and it was in this yarn as well. So yeah, that's all the updates that I have on my Christmas projects. I made this little hat today out of all the scraps from my bag that I showed in a couple clips ago. I'll show it to you again because I love it. I made, with all the scraps that I had, it looks a little like odd because I was going to try to do like 2 rows of each color, you know, and then I only had enough for 1 row of this, and then I only had enough for 2 rows more of this. I have a little bit left of the white, but it literally just wouldn't reach all the way around the hat, so that was sad. But this hat, I've made others with this exact same design. I really like how close together it is because it is a bulkier yarn, but I use a size 5mm hook. For this yarn, I think it's like recommends like a 6 or 6.5 or something. I don't know, but I use a size 5 to get it really close together, and I really wanted to make a hat for my boyfriend, and I decided I really wanted it close together like this, but the yarn is, you know, a weight of 4, so I decided to do a 4mm hook. That's why I have this one handy, and like, I got halfway through it and I was like, why does this look like a baby hat? I just didn't account for putting in even more rows to size it up, because by the time, like, this is like by Bag O Day Crochet. Bag O Day Crochet. It's on YouTube if you like look up hats, like how to make a crochet hat. I think I also have it in my YouTube playlist that is accessible on this channel, so go check that out. But you crochet 5 rows, so you crochet like single crochet 4, whatever. Anyways, this is the center. Then you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of increasing. Is that right? No, this is 5. I am done. Anyways, you do 5 rows of increasing, and then you stop from there, and then you just build the hat from then on. But when I got to 5, it was like I basically, like with this hook and with a weight of 4, it was like I basically had gotten to like here or like here. And so like I need like a couple, like at least 2 to 4 more rows so that I can actually start building down. I just wanted it close together, and I didn't want to go out and get like a super bulky yarn because he wants these like he wants these colors that I already have, but I wanted them close together because other ones that I have that I'm currently selling in my shop, they're just a little bit farther apart, and I like them. Don't get me wrong, I like them, and I have a couple and I wear them. I just really liked how this looked. So in the future, I'll probably get a lot bulkier yarns like this so that I can do them with less holes in them. Hello, I'm here for another update. So, this is a mistake. This update is a mistake, but at the same time, I gotta commit to this mistake. So, I haven't done any work on any of my Christmas projects that I've shown so far because the last night that I was working on one of them, I literally had like shooting pains all the way up my arm. Like this part of both my hands was hurting so bad. And then it was like shooting up my arms and causing me to have like a really hard time sleeping because I was in so much pain. So I've taken a break. This is day 2 of me taking a break. I'm gonna, continue on to day 3, and then I might crochet a little bit tomorrow, but taking a break because it's good for your physical health. Also drinking a lot of water because my muscles might have been cramping because I wasn't getting enough water. But on to the mistake. So at the beginning of the video, I talked about the swatch that I did, which is like currently like right there. If you remember that first color, like I talked about it, I was like, I hate this yarn, I don't like the texture, I don't like whatever. Well, I was looking for a specific color wave for my boyfriend's bag I'm gonna make him. I was gonna tell him not to watch this video, so I'm making him a duffel bag. A crochet duffel bag, yes, that's right. Anyways, so I was looking for a specific color wave. I wanted it to go from like black, gray to white. There's not a lot of options, especially without like a tinsel sparkle weaved throughout, because I asked him, I was like, would that be okay? And he was like, no, I don't want that. And I was like, okay, heard. So there was only a couple of yarns that I could find, and a lot of them just, they were ugly. Like they would literally, it was either like mostly black and then it would slightly fade to gray and then fade right back to black by looking at the pictures and the swatches and stuff. So I just wasn't satisfied. So the only thing that I could find that I was really satisfied with was this. And I'm not showing you the brand yet because this is my mistake. It's literally the yarn that I was talking about that I hated so much because I don't like the texture. It says it's a weight of 4, but it feels like a weight of like 2 or 3. Here I am, pain. It is literally Caron's Simply Soft. It's horrible. And you may think, oh, it's not that bad, just go return it. Well, I don't know how to return things from online. That's beyond the point. I ordered 10 of these because I'm making a double bag and I wanted to make sure that I had enough. And so if I have extra, like I'm screwed. I'm literally just gonna make hats out the wazoo, like honestly. But I am just not happy because I should have really looked at the yarn, but I was literally just looking for this, like this type of colorway where it looks like it goes from like a really light gray, because I couldn't get from white to black without having some type of sparkle in it that I could find. And this was the closest thing. I literally didn't even look that it was Caron's Simply Soft. So this crochet bag is literally full of all of my skeins that I need. So that's fun. It literally says on here, it says that it's a medium 4, so it's a worsted weight. That's right? Yeah. I think that's like an English thing or whatever, but it's a worsted weight. And it says to use a 5mm crochet hook and 5mm knitting needles. So US 8s. If I did that, pain. There would be so many holes in it. Like I used, oh my god, okay, whatever. I used a size 5, like 5mm crochet hook on this bag, okay? Do you see how many holes are in it? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's not like holes that you can really see through. Also, I filled it up with yarn, so I mean, you can't really see through it. But what I'm saying is, this weight of yarn, which is Red Heart's, oh my god, ombre striped whatever, it's called latte stripe, the color is not, you cannot convince me that it is the same weight as this. Like, these come in like 6 or 7 ounce, like little things. This is a 5 ounce. It's not about that, it's about the thickness of the yarn. And bestie, it's just not as thick. And like, trust me, I understand that every company has their own, it's just like sizing for clothing, right? Like somebody has a small, that doesn't mean that you can go to another company and get a small and it be the exact same size and same fit. I get that, but you would think that yarn would be a little bit more universal. Like, it's just not. Like, I'm gonna grab like another 4 weight of 4 yarn. I don't have an end because I'm currently working on this tiny hat that I need to fix, but if we just like compare, this is, oh my god, this is a weight of 4 and this is a weight of 4. Like, they're not the same. They are not the same. Like, look, let me do the Beauty Guru 2016 vibes. They are not the same thickness. Like, pulling it tight, whatever. They aren't the same. One is thicker than the other, and it's the green one. What I'm saying is, and why I'm complaining, is because I will a minimum have to use a size 4, like, millimeter hook. I'm gonna put a lining in it anyways, but one that's gonna be hard. But I'll do it because I love him. But I'm gonna put a lining in it, but I still don't want all these holes in it. So that's just gonna be fun. I'm feeling rage. Like, literal rage. You cannot convince me this is a size 4. Whatever. Anyways, those are my updates. I'm gonna start on this in a couple of days. First, I want to finish some, like, basic things for some other projects. For my other Christmas projects. I actually did start on making the edge. Like, this edge. For, my other bag that I'm doing. So. Anyways. Enraged. Hello again. I've come on here to say that I'm going to split the video into 2 because it's just taking me a lot more time than I expected to get some of the projects done, and I really want to put out a video this week because I haven't put out a video in a while. I want to try to, you know, put out a video once a month because I am a college student and it's currently right now finals week for me, so I'm going to really focus on school and then get back into it. It took like a 3 or 4 day break from crochet because my hands were hurting so bad. It was like jolting up to my arms and I couldn't go to sleep very well, so I decided to take a break for my health, and now I'm getting back into it. But because of that, I don't have anything to show for any of the projects. I haven't really advanced anywhere because of that, and also because I've been focusing on finals. So I just wanted to split the video into 2 because it's already like 30 minutes long, and I don't want it to be basically like 2 hours long because that's what it's gonna end up being if I keep going. And it's gonna not be until like the middle of December till I have this video out, and I really want to get something out. So anyways, that is my plan. Thank you for watching my video. If you really enjoyed it, stick around for part 2 and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this and different types of content. I'm still trying to figure out what I really want to post on this channel, but I know it's mainly going to be crochet things. I know I'm going to have some update videos on some collections that I'm working on, talking me through, and also showing projects that I've extensively worked on and that I'm really proud of. So those types of videos are coming up soon, so if that interests you, please subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and thank you for watching.